What is happening, people? Welcome back to another episode of Gooner Down Under TV. And boy, it feels so good to be back in the Champions League, starting it off in style with a nice cruisy 4-0 win against PSV. You know, they've been our Europa League opponents, but this time we did them nice and early in the Champions League. Before we get into the breakdown, if you've been here all of 25 seconds, why not just like and subscribe? You know, you might as well. You made it this far. Also, stay tuned. There will be a massive EAFC 24 Arsenal Road to Glory live stream tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. But before we hold up this video any longer, we have to get into this breakdown. And we're going to start with the only place we can, Leandro Trossard. You know, he's been a massive steal for us from Brighton. A lot of us were sort of initially disappointed when he came in. We all wanted Mudryk. You know, he was the flashy, big price tag player. But it shows how good Trossard is. You know, he knows exactly what to do when he needs to do it, always making the right pass. He can score from anywhere, you know, left foot, right foot, inside the box, outside the box. Feel like he's sort of Santi Cazorla-esque on the wing in that way, where he's just so versatile, so ambidextrous, he can just do everything. And I think this is going to sort of cause some headaches for Arteta when Martinelli starts coming back from injury. Because personally, even though Martinelli's probably my favourite player, if not one of them, I don't think he warrants a start when he comes back. You know, he's going to have to earn his way back into this team because Trossard is easily our most informed player. You give him 1 second, he's probably scoring that chance. And I think he needs to have a continuous run in this team to just see how long he can continue his streak for. Let me know in the comment section below, would you agree? Would you keep Trossard when Martinelli comes back healthy? Or would you stick with our main man Martinelli and make Trossard sort of be coming off the bench for him? Let me know. Besides that, you know, Kai Havertz getting back into the starting lineup today. And for me, just didn't do enough to warrant a future start. You know, had some nice touches here and there, but, you know, doesn't show any urgency. Everyone can sort of see he needs a goal to raise his confidence, but he sort of doesn't want to do anything to get that. He doesn't try to make his own luck by, you know, sprinting into the box when we're in transition. He's always just like sort of jogging around the pitch. It's starting to wear on me a little. You know, like I said, he did have some nice touches here and there. There was a time where he sort of took the ball off Jesus, went to shoot, I don't even know what to say. Went into rosette's probably an understatement, but he, you know, at least he got into a spot if you really want to stretch that out. I think it was a massive sign that he played the whole 90 minutes. I think for me, that tells me Arteta doesn't have him in the plans for that North London derby, because you could see the likes of Trossard, Jesus, Saka, Declan Rice, Zinchenko all getting subbed out. And I think the fact that Havertz didn't get subbed out, even though he was probably the worst of the main 5 attackers, I think that shows that he's not going to be starting in that next game. Let me know who you would play in that left-sided 8 position. For me, I think you'd have to go with Fabio Vieira. Play the guy in form. You know, he's been doing well for us so far this season, and I think he needs another shot in that game. But this isn't a Tottenham video. We're talking about Champions League, and honestly, the whole team performed so well. You know, Jesus coming back into this side is such a huge addition. He just can do so many things that Eddie can't. You know, his intricate dribbling, his passing, his ability to get other people involved, and he's just so smooth on the ball. I feel like he just transforms our attack a whole nother level. You can see it with his finish as well. You know, good finish, took one touch, banged it right into the corner. I think that's exactly what we need to see more of. You know, a lot of us could see the other things he does well, press, pass, etc. But we need to see more goals from him. Especially, you know, I feel like at times other players are sort of going to go through dry spells. Can't always rely on Saka or someone like Trossard coming in and getting those goals. We need our strikers to consistently be getting them. Besides that, you know, I'm going to go through all those goal scorers. Saka did well to sort of anticipate the goalkeeper fluffing his lines, dropped the ball right into Saka's pass, good goal. I think it was important we got that goal early into the game as well, sort of calmed any potential nerves, let us play our pace. You know, a lot of these guys haven't played Champions League before, and I think if we would have sort of let that game go 0-0 for a while, I think those nerves maybe could have started creeping up. But it didn't happen. Saka put us 1-0 up nice and early. That's exactly what we could have asked for. Last goal scorer, Martin Odegaard, the captain. What else can you say? Always puts 100% out there, always pressing, making good passes. Finishing is getting better year on year. I think a few years ago, I'd always think his shots were a little bit too soft, or they didn't have enough, oomph behind them to sort of beat the goalkeeper. But now, he's putting a bullet behind that shot, and he's really stepping up his goal scoring game, which is really nice to see. Besides that, I think the whole defense played well. Don't think there was one sort of outstanding play. I think they were all good across the park. Gabriel Saliba composing at the back, Zinchenko inverting nicely like he always does, and Ben White overlapping really well, always getting into good positions. Thought all of them had really solid games. Couldn't really pick one out of the bunch. And David Raya again, another good game. Does that mean he's going to start in that derby? Who knows? I want to hear your thoughts on that as well. Personally, I would start him just because he's sort of been the one playing so far. So it'd be weird for me to keep chopping and changing. But, I feel like Arteta's about to try and revolutionize this goalkeeping position. So that's my thoughts on the game real quick. Going to keep it nice and smooth today. Nice and smooth, nice and quick. Can't even talk. It's a good sign to probably end the video soon. If you've made it this far, again, like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. Make sure you're getting your comments involved. I always like to see what you guys have to say. And besides that, stay tuned for my next video. Peace.